the world of football mourns, and it's actually a very painful thing, and it's heartrending and heartbreaking. The loss of Diogo Jota and his brother Andres, as well as the Nigerian legend Peter Rufai, also known as Dodo Mayana. I'd like to say before we get to talk about their impact on the world of football, we just take a minute to, or rather, just observe a minute silence as a mark of respect. Okay, so looking at well, I don't know how to actually go about this because nobody saw it coming, and it's so unexpected, but that is what it is. No one can tell when the time is up, but in the manner with which it happened was really, really, was really upsetting. It was really painful and saddening. Coach, I would like you to maybe say something about Diego Jota and his impact on football, because I would not like us to actually dwell on, yeah, he starts, he shines, and he's been impactful in the world of football. I remember him as the super sub, the best super sub there is. Whenever he comes in, his impact is felt immediately in the game. So, well, in that light, I would like us to actually talk about these guys, about their life, rather than dwell on what's happened.
May his soul rest in peace. May his soul rest in peace. That's all I can say. May his soul rest in peace.
So, I mean, the world of football. Yesterday, it seems it's in fact is it was Black Thursday yesterday, and this news is something that shook the world. And for me personally, I now see how close we are to these players, even though we've not seen them face to face. But for what they've been doing for us on and off the pitch, you discover that there is this connection and bond. And this demise is really disheartening for me personally. And I just want to use this opportunity to send, from all of us in Football Banter, we just want to send our love to Jota's family, his wife, children, and his mom. No one deserved to
Go through such
go
pain.
through
Yeah.
such pain. No one. And I'm glad he never walked alone. Even though it's painful to see two brothers go through such, it's really painful. But on behalf of us in the studio, we just want to send our condolence. Your legacy will remain, and I'm glad that Liverpool had to immortalize the number 20 shirt just to keep his glory on. I'm really glad to hear that. And for Peter Rufai, I didn't grow up watching him, but I've heard so much about him. I At the point I was watching his clips, I discovered that he was a rock when it comes to our good goalkeeping department. He has been an inspiration for so many goalkeepers. And to hear such news that he is no longer with us, it's really painful for both the Nigeria Football Federation, for the Portuguese Football Federation. And I'm really speechless. I do not have much to say currently.
Yeah, so Diogo Jota. The first time I started noticing Diogo Jota was when he was in Wolves. Like we all started noticing him. That was the 2019-2020 season before the lockdown. So what actually made me interested in the guy, what actually made me to start liking Diogo Jota before I even joined Liverpool was during the lockdown, and there was this FIFA AFC players tournament, where players use their club and they face themselves. He was one representing Wolverhampton Wanderers. He won the tournament actually with Wolves. He beat Trent Alexander-Arnold in the final. Trent Alexander-Arnold was using Liverpool, and he ended up being, and the next season he joined Liverpool that same year, 2020. Wore the number 20, helped in winning Liverpool's 20th Premier League, and that number now has been immortalized. So many football fans love Jota, and so many gamers love Jota. A professional footballer and a good gamer.
Yeah.
He did things on the pitch to make sure that his star increases, so that he will be a good avatar in the game and stuff like that. And apart from that, like we've heard from his teammates saying he's a wonderful friend, a wonderful teammate, a family man, father of 3, just got married 11 days ago. He's a son, and his parents just lost their 2 children.
2 sons.
It's a very sad day.
Really, really sad day for football. Words actually can't describe how the feeling and how devastating the whole situation is. And just like Weezy said, at the end of the day, it just shows that one thing connects us all, and that's the football. Behind the banter, in spite of the banter and all the my team against your team, we're just one big family. That's what it means. And it's hard to take. It's really hard to take, but it's hard to take. I don't think it's something that you can actually have a say completely about. It's really painful. Looking at his teammates, the family, his teammates both in Liverpool and Portugal, the family, the whole football world. We'll miss that spark, that Jota spark. When Jota comes in, especially against Arsenal, Jota is always the man to fear.
Against Arsenal.
It's actually it's a big loss. It's a big loss, and also looking at the fact that he's just 28, it's a big loss. Caught at his prime, it's so painful. Coach, I guess you.
Coach is so emotional right now.
It's hard. Like I said, may their souls rest
And
in the arms of the Lord.
And also with Peter Rufai.
Rufai.
Yes, we understand he was ill, and eventually, I don't think there will be any point in time where an exit will be a pleasant thing to behold or a pleasant thing to hear. I don't know how old Rufai was.
61.
But he left us with so many fond memories, childhood memories.
Yeah.
Every child in between the sticks want to be a Peter Rufai.
Yeah.
Yeah, and when you look back, because we're pretty much young when he was coming up, so when you look back at the memories, those are the only things you can hold on to. But just like Coach said, we wish them, or rather, may their soul rest in perfect peace at the bosom of the Lord. And so, guys, with that, we come to the end of this episode. As much as I want to, bring out the joy in the life these players have lived, it's still hurting to have to talk about them in this light. We wish their families, we ask God to grant them the fortune to bear the loss. And this is an irrecoverable loss, but we bring the episode to a close. Guys, see you in the next episode.
Football Banter.